This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. KFI AM 640, it's Conway Show. Let's get into the 505 News Whip. This is where we tell you stories the crew has put together, and a lot of times they're more interesting than stuff we do it on the air. Croge, you go first because you had the best story of last week with the draft story. So
How would you know since you never heard the rest of ours?
I know who you guys are. Croge,
so
what's
rude.
going on?
So sometimes there are signs telling you the thing you're doing just ain't your thing. A climber airlifted from Mount Fuji in Japan has been rescued days later from roughly the same spot for the same reason. The student from China is living in Japan. He called for a rescue last week because of altitude sickness. He made it about 10,000 feet up. It's about 12,300 feet tall, the Mount Fuji is. So he made it about 10,000 feet up. He called for a rescue last week. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday because of altitude sickness. On Saturday, he was airlifted again off of the mountain after another climber came up on him and found him unable to move because of altitude sickness.
God.
Why was he up there 4 days later after having to be rescued? He was looking for his cell phone and other stuff that he left behind from the previous rescue.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Slow learners and non-learners. I'm putting him in the latter category.
Did he find his phone?
No word on whether or not he found his phone.
Oh,
There is no penalty or fine, by the way, for having to be rescued, but some people are screaming for this guy to be charged for at least the second rescue.
There should be.
Yeah.
Even for the first.
Yeah.
For all rescues. You got to pick up the bill. All right, Belia, what's going on out there?
So all of the late season rain falling on SoCal has created the possibility of a really bad mosquito season.
Oh, yeah.
However, vector control specialists have devised a way to reduce the population, even though it may seem counterproductive. The West Valley Mosquito and Vector Control is the first district in California to release sterilized young male mosquitoes into the wild. The technique has been so successful that the organization plans to release even more in the Inland Empire. The method is supposed to be environmentally friendly, and it's a way to reduce mosquitoes and prevent the spread of disease. And although it does seem counterproductive, they say that it does interrupt the species' reproductive cycle. Female mosquitoes will only mate once in their lifetime, so any sperm that they receive from the sterilized males will sterilize the eggs, and they won't hatch.
Wow.
So other vector control districts in LA and Orange counties are starting similar pilot programs after seeing their success. And the plan to release sterilized mosquitoes into Hunga Sunland and Mission Viejo. Experts say that while there will be more mosquitoes initially, and as we've all learned from Uncle T-Bones,
That's right.
the males do not bite.
It's the females that get you.
Yeah, we'll get you every time.
Yeah, in mosquitoes and in humans. So, ding dong.
Thank you.
Ladies.
All right. Yes, ladies. Steph-oosh, what's going on out there, Babu?
So one of LA's best sandwich shops is expanding with 2 new locations called Breadhead. And they're going to open one in Manhattan Beach, which is going to be open by May of this year. And then another one in Westwood, which is still under development. Now, here's part of something that I think you would like. King Taco is headed to the west side. So Southern California Mexican chain King Taco is expanding with 2 new pickup locations on the west side in Venice and West Los Angeles, which both open on May 2nd.
Doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, okay.
I go to have the Valley. There's no Valley locations. I don't know if anyone at King Taco knows this, but 2 million people live in the San Fernando Valley. 2 million. And we like tacos.
Let them know.
We like King Taco. They've got to come to the Valley. The closest one is Glendale. That's not the Valley. It's
That's the North Valley.
east of the Valley. East Valley.
Oh.
Northridge would be north of the Valley.
Oh, right.
And that's great. Breadhead, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Breadhead.
Angel, what's going on outside?
So a lot of people apparently have a lot of free time on their hands because they are Googling fake phrases to see how Google AI responds.
Such as?
And, well, such as like this one, you Google, the example was that they Googled the phrase, what is a duck dog? And so Google replies by saying, okay, this is just a humorous phrase, and it's not intended to be taken literally. It can mean a duck dog or a duck-like dog, and it had a logical explanation for a silly phrase that was entered. But then they did the same thing again, and it gave them an entirely different response. So the second time around, it was just saying, oh, it's like a hyper-focused dog. And
oh, that's great.
Yeah. So
Dumb AI.
Dumb AI, dumb people for
People
just
time of their
sitting
hands,
there
too.
and entering these phrases into Google to see what'll happen.
That's
Go get some hobbies.
classic. That's great. All right, Richie, you got anything today, or you just hanging?
You know, a little bit of something. So Hurricane Harbor gets a major makeover ahead of its 30th anniversary this summer. Guests visiting the water park this summer can expect new additions and improvements to the water park in honor of its upcoming 30th anniversary. The park, which is adjacent to Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia, opened back in 1995. And it has gone sweeping renovations, including restoration of the water slides, new landscape, new food and drink options. The website was announced back in last June, I believe. So the renovations also focus on enhancing guest comfort by adding new lounge chairs, updated cabanas, expanding seating areas, and enhanced restrooms and changing spaces. So Hurricane Harbor Los Angeles will open to the public Saturday, May 24th at 10:30 a.m. and run through Labor Day. Tickets can be purchased online.
Is that a cool water park?
I haven't been there in a minute because, the water was kind of shady.
Freezing. I don't think I've been to a water park in years.
Yellow for sure.
Years. Last time I went to was, what's the one in right off the 57?
Raging Waters.
Raging Waters. Yeah. What a treat that was. I took my daughter and her friend. They were both about 10 years old at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We got there. It was about 120 degrees, and every one of the slides and rides were down because somebody threw the deuce in every single one of them.
Insane.
Gave the peace sign?
Every one of them. And so we
Talk
went
to
to
Baby Ruth.
Yeah, I went to eat, and everybody was out of food, so we split. So that's my last fun day at a water park. I enjoyed that. All right, thanks, everybody. Appreciate that. Ding dong with all of you. Ding dong with you. The traffic is going to be held today. We'll come back and talk about that because there are 3 major events going on in Southern California tonight. I know that there is, when we come back, I'll tell you what they are, but there's a big night here in Southern California. So if you're stuck in traffic, you are not alone. There are a lot of people trying to buzz around, and 3 big events. We'll tell you what they are when we come back. We're live on KFI.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
We have a lot going on in Los Angeles tonight. So if you're stuck in traffic, you are not alone. Well, that's why you're in traffic, because you're not alone. But the Dodgers are taking on the Miami Marlins, very popular Major League Baseball team, Miami Marlins. And that'll be happening at 7:10 p.m. at the stadium, Chavez Ravine. But there's also a concert going on tonight, two concerts, two big ones. Beyonce, the Cowboy Carter Tour is at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. There'll be 100, I don't know, maybe 75,000 people out there. And then we have, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Is it Rauw Alejandro? Alejandro?
Like it's like R-A-W-L, Rauw.
R-A-U-W.
Rauw Alejandro.
Yeah.
Rauw.
And that's going to be at the Intuit Dome. So, Angel, what's going on with the freeways? Are people packed in Inglewood now trying to get to these events or not?
It's already becoming very busy. I've been keeping an eye on the 110 freeway, and I mean that's always a tough spot, but it started backing up. And I'm seeing these waves of traffic come and go from the 405 all the way into South LA. Right now, it's not looking too shabby, but just maybe, 15 minutes ago, it was starting to fill in through that stretch. Right now, I'm seeing delays out of South LA from about Vernon as you make your way towards the 5 into Elysian Park. But then around Inglewood, around Intuit Dome and SoFi Stadium, the 105 has just been solid, and it's backing up all the way out of El Segundo now from Sepulveda Boulevard. It's tough.
S-F-S-F-S-A-B, all those words. Oh, that's horrible. Mm-hmm. All right, thank you, Angel Martinez. By the way, did anyone come out and see you yesterday at that festival you were at?
Oh my gosh, yes. It was just so many fans of the Conway Show came out to say hello, and so many of them. There was a gentleman named Tim. There's a huge list. But thanks to Krista, she threw down for some sandals, and we were twinning with our flips. She got some that looked a lot like mine, and she loved them.
Somebody said that, and I got this secondhand, but somebody who is a KFI listener ripped something off from you? Is that true?
Timmy, come on.
Stole something?
No.
Walked off with some flips?
They stole my heart.
Oh, that's great. Anybody with a pension show up?
Not that I know of. They weren't being obvious about it. Okay. If that's what they were trying to
But I heard it's a huge crowd there yesterday in Dana Point.
Oh, it was a huge crowd at the Redo Market, just a great show. And thanks to all the listeners that came out to say hello. There was just a ton of them. It made the day go by really fast. So thank you all.
Excellent. All right, Angel Martinez, everybody. All right, let's talk about this crime here. Oh, cash first. Sorry about that. All right, here's how you can win some cash. Then we'll talk about crime. It's always said.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Grand. That's grand, G-R-A-N-D. Enter it now at KFIAM640.com/cash. Powered by Sweet James Accident Attorneys. If you're hurt in an accident, winning is everything. Call the winning attorneys at Sweet James. 1-800-9-MILLION. That's 1-800-9-MILLION or sweetjames.com.
You can win $1,000. You could use $1,000, right? Go to the website, KFIAM640.com/cash, and the keyword is grand, G-R-A-N-D. Multiple shooting, Boyle Heights, not good, not good. We're getting ready for the World Cup and the Olympics, and we can't control the city in this Southern California area. How are we going to invite the world?
Right now, we go to Boyle Heights and Chris Christie live at Air 7. Chris, we're hearing multiple people potentially shot here.
Well, that's right, Mark. We've counted at least 3 people hurt in a reported shooting here at North Soto and Folsom Street, the 400 block of North Soto. You can see several ambulances on scene. They all appear to be non-life-threatening injuries, and it appears that shooting took place inside of the residence right there in the center of your screen. Details are few, but the LAPD now launching a major investigation.
All right, we've got that going on. And then over the weekend, the home invasion in Woodland Hills. Got to be careful. In Woodland Hills, seems to be attacked a lot.
Unfortunately, a violent break-in turned deadly here in Woodland Hills. And as you see, this is a very peaceful, nice neighborhood. And it appears as well that those suspects actually took the surveillance cameras from the murder victim's home, as well as a doorbell and a keypad to the garage. 3 men are behind bars. However, neighbors tell me they are still very shaken up. A deadly home invasion has this quiet neighborhood feeling on edge.
It's terrible. Everyone is getting robbed. Cars are getting broken into. There's homeless people in the parks.
It's absolutely insane. You would never think to see this in a neighborhood like this. And it seems to be a strange sort of uptick in crime. We just got here, so we're definitely concerned about the neighborhood.
Just after midnight on Saturday, officers rushed to this home on De La Osa Street. They found 47-year-old Alexander Metabadze badly beaten and suffering from a head wound. Neighbors talked as long as we kept their identities anonymous for safety.
He had a Doberman pinscher. He was always out playing with it, rode his bike with the dog running along him on a leash. Always very friendly. Seemed like a very nice guy.
Detectives say the suspects broke in, held Metabadze captive, and beat him severely before stealing his property and taking off. But their escape didn't last long.
That's a little bit stress relieving, a little bit, but the fact that there's been robberies around the corner here and all this, it seems like just a little too much.
Yeah, it seems like Woodland Hills is getting attacked night after night, and I don't understand it because it seems to be a community that's hard to get in and out of. There's a lot of streets that are winding in that area, a lot of cul-de-sacs, dead-end streets. And if you don't know that area, well, I guess with Waze, you can get around anywhere. But it seems like a very safe area to live where everybody knows their neighbors. And yet, it happens.
With help from the FBI, LAPD detectives tracked them down in less than a day.
Did you hear that?
With help from the FBI, LAPD detectives tracked them down in less than a day.
How'd they do that? Well, they've got a way. They've got a way to track these guys down now. And you're going to see this more often than not. Where there's a crime. Look, if nobody gets killed, they're not going to put, 19 of their best guys on it. But when somebody gets killed, they put the best detectives on it. Alan Hamilton, the chief detective, he puts his best guys and gals on it. They've got equipment. They've got ways to do it. And they find him immediately now.
One suspect caught in Sherman Oaks, the other 2 in Glendale. The men identified as Pata Koshlavili, Zaza Atorshvili, and Basiki Kutsavshvili.
Wow, they all related?
The men identified as Pata Koshlavili, Zaza...
That seems like a coincidence if both those guys have the same sort of not traditional U.S. names.
Pata Koshlavili.
Koshlavili.
Zaza Atorshvili.
And
Basiki Kutsavshvili.
Kutsavshvili. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shvilis
are now behind bars, facing murder charges and held on $2 million bail each.
Wow.
Neighbors here worry about increased crime in a different incident. Just last week, these neighbors say their home was ransacked and their dog terrorized.
And he peed in his cage, and he stole a bunch of my purses and jewelry.
Wait a minute, who peed in the cage? The guy robbing the place?
And he peed in his cage, and he stole a bunch of my purses and jewelry.
What? So the guy robbed the place, peed in the dog cage? Seems like an odd gentleman, even for Southern California standards.
These neighbors say their home was ransacked and their dog terrorized.
And he peed
the dog peed in the cage. Okay.
And he peed in his cage, and he stole a bunch of my purses and jewelry.
Bad dog.
It was all just very, very unfortunate.
It's a problem here, and the residents are very, very, very scared. I'm considering putting my house up for sale.
Oh, no. That's not a good look for Woodland Hills.
I'm considering putting my house up for sale.
You got to turn this around. You don't want property values to go down in Woodland Hills, because they will if this crap keeps up.
Considering putting my house up for sale.
Wait, was this the woman we heard from before? Let me see if this is the same woman who we heard from before. Let me go back to, where was it here? I think this is it here.
Everyone is getting robbed. Cars are getting broken into.
Okay. She's talking about Woodland Hills, California. Beautiful, beautiful place. Every house up there is way over $1 million.
Everyone is getting robbed. Cars are getting broken into.
And there she is. And we hear from her later on in the story.
Are very, very, very scared. I'm considering putting my house up for sale.
Same woman.
Sam and John, there are still so many questions. Police have not indicated if that murder victim was targeted and also if there was a motive in that case. We're going to exactly see if those answers come forward in the next hour or so. We're going to check in with police officers. Needless to say, neighbors have been telling me that they are terrified and they would love to see more police officers and patrols here in Woodland Hills.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Annabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Annabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
It is the Conway Show. Perhaps you're on your way to the concert. Beyonce tonight is performing. And Bellio's doing that dance. If you like it, then you ought to put a ring on it. If you like it, then you ought to put a ring.
Single ladies.
You like that song?
I really do like that.
You're a throwback Beyonce fan.
Yes.
You like the older stuff.
I do. I don't know a lot of her newer stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's great.
What's another big hit, Beyonce hit? If you like it, then you ought to
Single
put a ring.
Ladies.
I'm singling. I'm singling.
I love Destiny's Child. All of those songs are great.
Oh, that's right. She was with Destiny's. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was all those
Didn't
songs
she sing that? Don't go chasing water.
No, that was TLC.
Whatever. I like that song.
That's a great song.
Yeah. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rivers and the lakes that you're used
I don't think that's
to.
how that goes.
No, I don't want no scrub.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride.
Hey.
At me.
Hey, we can't play Beyonce.
That was TLC.
I can't play TLC.
Well, you weren't. We were singing it.
Oh, was that you? God, it was so good. I thought it was on YouTube. Wow. Wait a minute. That was you and Richie?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No way.
Yeah.
Because I can't see in there. I thought you were playing it on YouTube.
No, it was us.
I'm
Wow.
huge in Mexico.
You're what?
Huge in Mexico.
You're huge in Mexico?
And Japan.
Oh, I didn't know that, buddy. Well, we should go to Mexico.
Vámonos.
I was watching Channel 4 News with my lovely wife, and Carolyn Johnson is back, which is great. She had a battle with cancer. I'm glad she beat that. I like her a lot. And she was on with Colleen Williams, Carolyn and Colleen. And I said to my wife, I go, hey, look at this. The two C's are back. And she goes, don't be an idiot. I said, what? She goes, you know what? Don't act dumber than you are. You're already pretty dumb. And I said, and I thought, what letters can you use to describe two women doing news? If they're both had an A, could you call them the two A's?
No.
The two B's?
No.
Definitely not the two C's.
No.
What about the two D's?
No.
Two F's?
No.
Two N's?
No.
Two O's? Oh, maybe two O's.
No.
Could you call them the two P's?
No.
Two Q's?
No.
2 T's?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's a nice one. 2 V's?
No.
2 X's?
No.
2 Z's? Maybe.
No. You got in trouble for that.
I did get in trouble with that, and I told everybody it was a mistake, and nobody believed me, and I felt really bad about that. But Bill Carroll was on this station, and he's a nice man, and he was on in the afternoon, and I was filling in for a show that came on before his, and I said, stay tuned for Bill Carroll. Bill Carroll, 2 R's, 2 L's. Because in his name, there's 2 R's and 2 L's. And I think Gina Grad came up with that. So stay tuned for Bill Carroll, 2 R's, 2 L's, 2 Z's. And we went off the air, and I got called into the program director's office and says, hey, we don't do that here. You're not going to attack Bill Carroll on the air. I said, what did I say? And she goes, you know what you said. And I left the building not knowing what I did.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, we don't do that here. We don't attack other shows. And I said, all right, but I don't know what I said. And she goes, you know. And I left. And I got home and I called somebody. I go, hey, what did I say that got me in trouble here? You said 2 R's, 2 L's, 2 Z's. I said, oh, it was by accident. I just picked out 2 letters. It had nothing to do with somebody falling asleep during the Bill Carroll show. Nothing. It was just.
You were just rolling with it.
No. It was just, I just picked a letter that wasn't R's or L's.
Comedic effect, and Z's are funny letters.
Yes, I don't know what happened.
But he doesn't spell his name with 2 Z's.
I know, but I didn't do it on purpose. I like the guy. Would never attack him like that at all. So if Bill's listening, I apologize again for like the 100th time. 100th time. I apologize for that. No more. No mas. All right, if you're stuck in traffic, Beyonce is at SOFI. And that's a big concert tonight. Then you got Rauw Alejandro. Do you know who that is, Crozier? R-A-U-W?
Do not.
Rauw Alejandro.
Richie does.
Oh, Rich, you know who that is?
Yeah.
The only thing I know about him, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't he that Puerto Rican singer?
Yes, that's him.
That's him, right?
Yep.
And he's very popular.
He is very popular.
Didn't he sing that song, Puerto Rican Girls is Just Dying to Meet You?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
I thought that was Mick Jagger.
No, Crozier, you're so out of it.
Come on now.
Come on, man. But he's hugely popular, huh?
He is very popular. I'm not the biggest fan of his, but many people are.
All right. But you'd go to the concert, would you?
No.
All right. Well, there you go. Lost out on Richie's money.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
All right, let's talk about these Waymos. Everybody is talking about Waymos, the driverless cars. They're all over the place, mostly in Santa Monica. But they all have to go get recharged, and they're all going to the same block in Santa Monica, and they charge, 24 hours a day. So the neighbors are pissed. They used to live across the street from an apartment building or a house or an empty lot, and now it's a 24-hour day Waymo car business, and it keeps them up all night with these reverse noises and the noises that these cars make. It's driving people crazy.
Maybe you've seen a Waymo on the road. Maybe you've even taken them. They are driverless taxis, but the neighbors that live next to this charging station say that here at Euclid and Broadway, the noise that these Waymos make, a particular sound, is a nuisance.
Yeah, here's the sound that they make. 24 hours a day, right across the street from you. Has anyone on the show taken a Waymo? Richie, you're a thrill seeker. Have you taken a Waymo? Is anybody? Have you, Stefouche?
I have not.
I haven't either.
Nope.
I'd like to, but
I'd definitely do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I might do it tonight.
I've seen people like on Instagram, they post, they're like, no driver. This is creepy. But
yeah. Can you take them anywhere?
I don't know. I think it's like limited to certain areas in LA, So
if you get one in Santa Monica, you can't say, take me to Cleveland? It's not going to happen.
Pretty expensive.
Yeah, it could be expensive, but it could also be a great YouTube. So think about that as well.
It's the backup noise. You just heard it there. Several neighbors in apartments surrounding the lot tell us they think it's noise pollution. They say it's a consistent sound every time a Waymo backs up right near their home. And for some, especially at night, they can't sleep. It keeps them up. They say that's when the Waymos seem to be actually the most busy. One neighbor started a change.org petition, which states in part,
ooh, I didn't know that.
Started a change.org petition, which states in part.
Wow. One of them started a change.org petition, which is the 1970s equivalent of I'm writing a letter.
The new Waymo station has turned our once peaceful neighborhood into a hub for noise pollution, an incessant disturbance that hinders both our tranquility during the day and our peace during the night.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with these neighbors. Those Waymos should be charged. Like, isn't there enough room at Santa Monica Airport? Aren't they getting rid of that airport and there's plenty of space out there? It could be in a hangar that they don't use anymore, and these cars can go over there and do that. Do they have to do it right in the middle of the city?
Here are some neighbors we spoke to.
All right, here come the neighbors.
Yeah, it's one of the most annoying noises I can think of.
Really? That guy's not been around very long. If that's one of the most annoying noises you can think of?
Yeah, it's one of the most annoying noises I can think of.
That guy needs to get out. He's not heard enough noises.
The Amazon trucks kind of have it figured out, but these ones are obnoxious. It's like they do it on purpose.
It is annoying, especially we both work from home. He's a social media content manager, and then I'm a customer success specialist.
Wow. I guess that's the way of the future, huh? Everybody works at home and they've got these odd titles.
He's a social media content manager. And then
social media content manager.
I'm a customer success specialist.
A customer success specialist?
I'm a customer success specialist.
I have no idea what that is. A customer success specialist? Is that a guy who just deals with outraged people?
Probably. Yeah. It sounded like he almost started laughing when he was revealing his title.
Right, because he knows it's all BS. I bet he doesn't tell his parents that.
I'm a customer success specialist.
I bet he tells his parents he's like playing for the Rams or something.
I'm a customer success specialist.
He's like, I'd lay that on Dad. You're going to call Dad in Indiana and tell him, Dad's had a blue-collar job, dirty hands, clean money. Job for sort of grandpa and great grandpa, and then you're going to tell him I'm
a customer success specialist.
You're a customer success specialist. All right. Well, have a nice Thanksgiving with Dad and Grandpa right outside of Indianapolis.
So I have to deal with this noise every time I'm like on a call with someone.
With the reverse beeping, it's very loud. At night, everything's so quiet, so the sound elevates. It's just really, really loud. We can't even have our windows open.
Some neighbors we spoke to have signed on to that change.org petition. Some didn't know about it. It has about 42 signatures at last check.
Yeah, not enough. 42 signatures is pretty light in the change.org game.
A Santa Monica City PIO, public information officer, telling me in an email they have been working with Waymo to resolve the concerns. And they say that the city's code enforcement has visited the site repeatedly to assess whether noise codes are being violated. Some challenges, the city notes, they say they have no jurisdiction to regulate Waymo's operations, that autonomous vehicles and robo-taxi services are exclusively permitted
by the state. Yeah, it's not a local city or county. It's a state deal.
In California by the California Public Utilities Commission and the DMV.
Yeah, the state controls that. But why can't the Waymos just shut off their noise while they're recharging? You know, because what are they going to back into another Waymo? Who cares? They could just shut that noise off while they're recharging. There, done, solved. Next.
They say another challenge is that federal regulations require all hybrid vehicles and EVs to beep when backing up.
Yeah, but not when they're charging. There's nobody else in the lot other than other Waymos.
At a volume sufficient to alert pedestrians or someone on a bicycle. Back out here live.
Hey, Stefouche, you're still in the driver world, aren't you? Are you still with Lyft and?
Yes, sir.
And who else you with? Uber and Lyft.
Yep. Yep.
Are people worried about this in that world?
It's kind of like back and forth because there are people that are worried about it that are been driving for so long, but there's so much hesitancy to wanting to take a driverless car. And I think I was telling Richie, I was like, I would just do it for the experience. I don't necessarily need to have a driverless car, but it'd be kind of cool to say that because I drive past a lot of them. I go through downtown LA on my way here, and it's such a trip when you line up next to them and there's no one in that car.
It's great.
And then you see them make a right turn or the turn signal. It's like, that's a trip.
It's unbelievable technology. Yeah. And by my experience with Waymo is they're always the slowest car on the road. Always the slowest car.
Yeah, I was behind one Saturday night in Santa Monica. I was on a residential street, and they weren't even going the speed limit. They were going like 17 miles an hour. I'm like, okay, you don't have to be this safe. Come on now.
But it truly is amazing, the technology that a car can get around the city with all the different obstacles and pedestrians and bicycles and cars and do it safely.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree.
It's remarkable. It really is great. I'd like to take a Waymo. We should all take a Waymo. Let's go out and take a Waymo. What the hell?
Let's do it.
You know? Do they have station wagons or bigger cars?
The Jaguar's pretty big.
It's a station wagon.
Station wagon.
A big station Waymos.
Sit in the way back.
Yeah, right. Sit in the back and, goof on the driverless guy. Well, there's no guy there, I guess, right? I think that's the way of the future. It's got to be. So if I was a Lyft guy, I'd be like, oh, man, I'm being replaced by nobody. All right, we're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.